We are based in Glasgow, United Kingdom. Been operating since 2003, so about 12 years now. Myself started a few years ago, and really the company started with the idea that cinemas found it increasingly difficult to show and programme classic films, repertory cinema, and to men that started the company, Nick Farley and John Lethem, both worked in the cinema industry before, and they were the ones who initiated the company and were keen to put that ethos into distribution. Now we represent a number of major studios, major Hollywood studios, as well as some UK studios too, representing their back catalogues for theatrical screenings, for festival screenings as well. So MGM Studios, Warner Brothers, Paramount. There's a long list of titles, and it's around about 20,000 films now in our catalogue. So basically, you know, any cinema that wants to show, for instance, Pulp Fiction, we represent that worldwide through the Miramax library, and they have to get in touch with Circus in order to license the film. And we're then there to help them put it back in cinemas, back in the big screen, which is the real idea behind the company. And as I said, you know, it's grown more and more. We represent more and more libraries over the years, specifically for classic film exhibition, and we work worldwide as well. We have an office in Los Angeles that deals with certain libraries, MGM, Miramax, ITV, Film 4. And we, as I said, are based in the UK, and we deal with all the international inquiries from there and any reissues as well. So obviously being in the Cannes Film Festival, it's a great opportunity for us here as they have the Cannes Classic Strand. So we've had films in the festival for a number of years now. This year The Lady from Shanghai is showing as a brand new 4K restoration from Sony Pictures. And that's tying in with the Orson Welles centenary celebrations this year, as it would have been his 100th birthday this month, so it ties in quite nicely with that, and the festival showing other Orson Welles films, and that's obviously a theme of the festival, with Ingrid Bergman being on the poster this year, and featuring quite highly. And we also have the Terminator screening on the beach this year too, which we are reissuing worldwide in June across over 20 territories now, looking at close to 1,000 screens, and that's probably going to be our next big reissue, and we're working with a number of cinemas on that, hopefully more and more up to that date, throughout June and into July, ahead of Terminator Genesis, which is one of the ways that we work with cinemas, is quite often to tie in with what's new and what's current. You know, speaking to the fans that are obviously interested in franchises, for instance, is one way. And also we're closing the beach screenings this year with The Usual Suspects as well, which will be a fun one, and it's the 20th anniversary of that this year, another anniversary. And the 20th anniversary since it premiered at the Cannes Film Festival, so that should be fun, that will be great. One of our biggest successes has been in Latin America in recent years, or recent months, working with Cinemark being a prime example there. They operate in a lot of obviously they operate in the US, but they operate in a lot of the South American territories, and they now run a classic film season which is just ongoing.